So if you absolutely dread scrubbing the shower, cleaning the bathroom, just sick and tired of being on your hands and knees to make it look great, then this power scrubber may be your answer. So I've been checking this one out, and while yeah, there are other ones out there, I do like some of the features that this one provides. So not only do you have 3 different levels of scrubbing power, it's USB rechargeable, and it does have this little waterproof blocking on it, so you could probably use it while you're in the shower and not worry about getting it wet. So another thing is you could stand up using this with this nice lock here, and you can make it taller or shorter depending on what you want. Now I found I could actually take this off and use it more like a hand powered scrubber. That worked well, or you can leave it right on here. Whichever way, it works perfectly. And the extension for myself, I'm 5'10", and it worked fine while in the shower, but so many different options. Now, some of these power scrubbers that you'll see out there, they only come with one head. While this scrubber, let's go ahead and see everything that's included with this.
Included in the box, we have the scrubber head, a flat brush, a wide flat brush, a corner brush, a dome brush, a Velcro base, a sponge brush, a fiber brush, an imitation wool brush, the storage bag, power cable, the extension handle, as well as a cloth brush.
So as you can see, there are tons of different head options. They make it pretty easy to take it off just like that. And it's lined up, just line it up there. It may take a second just to figure it out, but it does line up. There you go. Click it right in place and you're good to go. Now the thing I like this is they have some harder bristle scrubbing brushes, they have some softer ones, so you can really use it in a bunch of different applications. Now, I have seen some people use this for cleaning the toilet on some other videos. I don't know if I would really do that. As it's spinning, you're gonna splatter everything. I don't think I'm gonna be a fan of that one, but working in things like the tub, around the sink, if you take it off, it does really great. Let me show you an example of, I kind of let our shower go a little bit far, and I wanted to see if this could really tackle it, along with some, chemicals to help along as well. But overall, I think it did a pretty good job. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what that project looked like. As you can see, we really let the shower get pretty dirty because I really wanted to see how this would perform. So during the experiment, I tried out a few of the different heads, as well as using Zep Tile and Grout Cleaner to assist in some of the real built up areas. And overall, I would say it did a pretty good job. Now, I did have to work the same area a few times, but I think this tool is really made to be used more for maintenance and less of a really big cleanup job.
Now, one thing I did notice as standing up and doing this, as it's spinning, especially with the bigger head, it tends to want to loosen up. So probably a better idea for the manufacturer would be to do a reverse screw on here. So it's going in the opposite direction of this. So that won't happen. But otherwise, I mean, if you just pay attention to it and screw it back on, it didn't seem to happen with the smaller head, but definitely the bigger head, maybe because there's more coverage and surface area. And, with the torque, it just wants to unscrew it. But just something to keep in mind.
So while I did what I could with the brush and I did a really good job, now I'm going to go in with some harsher chemicals because I did let it sit so long. And looking at the walls, they're not supposed to be that color. They definitely have that orange tinge to it. So I'm going to go do that, do a real good scrub. Going to use a really high pressured steamer as well. But for the shower, I think for everyday use, I think the scrubber did a really good job.
And actually that was only under one full charge of this. And actually this is still in the same charge. And I've used it a few more times after we've showered and a few times in the bathroom. So the charge holds really nicely. It is that built-in rechargeable battery. But overall, this is a really awesome powered scrubber. And if you're looking to keep your bathroom or pretty much anywhere clean, then something like this with all the different heads, rechargeable, and that extension is definitely the way to go. And I would recommend checking this out as well.